In the words of Lewis B. Smedes, to forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. Forgiveness, a term often bandied about but seldom understood in its profound depth. From a spiritual perspective, forgiveness is not merely an act, but a journey of healing, a pathway that leads us away from the shackles of bitterness towards the freedom of peace. It's a transformative power that soothes the wounds of the heart, mends the ruptures of the spirit, and revives the joy of living. But what does it take to forgive? Humility, yes, humility. Contrary to what many believe, forgiveness isn't an admission of defeat or a sign of weakness. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's a testament to strength, courage, and resilience. It's the strength to overcome hurt, the courage to let go of grudges, and the resilience to move forward. Take, for instance, a friend who has betrayed your trust. It's easy to hold on to the anger, isn't it? But imagine the power of saying, "I forgive you." It doesn't erase the hurt, but it does pave the way for healing, for rebuilding the bridge of trust that was once broken. Or consider a family member who has caused you pain. It's difficult to let go of the hurt, right? But think about the strength it takes to say, despite the hurt, I choose to forgive. It doesn't mean forgetting the pain, rather it signifies the courage to rise above it, to mend the familial bonds that were once strained. And let's not forget the most challenging form of forgiveness, forgiving oneself for past mistakes. We've all been there, haven't we? Regretting decisions, blaming ourselves for things gone wrong. However, consider the resilience it takes to say, I made a mistake, but I forgive myself. It doesn't mean disregarding the consequences, but it does mean accepting them, learning from them, and moving forward with newfound wisdom. Remember, forgiveness isn't just about the other person, it's about setting yourself free from the prison of resentment. As we journey through life, we may stumble upon the rocky paths of hurt and betrayal, but let us remember that the key to our prison lies within us, in the power of forgiveness. A G.K. Chesterton once said, "When it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or take them with gratitude." Gratitude is the quality of being thankful and the ability to show appreciation and return kindness. It is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in your soul. And it's a tool that we can use to draw ourselves closer to others, to seek out the positive and to overcome hardship. Gratitude is not just about being thankful for the good things in life, it's about being thankful for everything in life. It's about acknowledging the blessings we have, whether they are big or small, and recognizing that these gifts come from somewhere outside of ourselves. This recognition is the first step towards humility. Humility and gratitude are two sides of the same coin. When we are grateful, we acknowledge that the good things in life are not solely the product of our own efforts. We recognize the role of other people, of circumstances, and of fate. This acknowledgement is an act of humility. It is a recognition that we are not the center of the universe, that we depend on the world around us. Let's take a moment and think about three practical examples. Firstly, consider the ongoing global health crisis. In these trying times, it's easy to get caught up in fear and uncertainty, but if we shift our focus and express gratitude for our health and the health of our loved ones, we cultivate a positive mindset that can help us navigate through the storm. Secondly, let's look at our personal relationships. Perhaps there's someone in your life who has been there for you through thick and thin. Expressing gratitude for their unwavering support is not only a testament to their loyalty, but also a demonstration of your humility. Finally, consider the kindness of strangers. Whether it's someone who holds the door for you or a stranger who smiles at you on the street, these small acts of kindness can brighten our day. When we acknowledge and appreciate these gestures, we foster humility within ourselves. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. As C.S. Lewis observed, everyone thinks forgiveness is a lovely idea until they have something to forgive. Let's delve into the profound interplay between forgiveness and gratitude. At their core, both are expressions of humility. They require us to step outside our egos, to look beyond our personal grievances, our hurts, and our desires. To forgive someone is to forego the satisfaction of holding a grudge, of nursing our wounds. It's an act of humility, an acknowledgement that we too are fallible, that we too have caused pain. Similarly, gratitude requires us to acknowledge that we are not solely responsible for our successes, our happiness, or our good fortune. It compels us to recognize the role of others in our lives, to appreciate their contributions, their kindness, their support. Those who can forgive, who can let go of their hurt and their anger, are often more capable of expressing gratitude. They can see beyond themselves, beyond their pain, and acknowledge the goodness is in others. They can appreciate the kindness, the support, the love they receive, even in the face of hurt and disappointment. Consider the aftermath of a relationship breakdown. It's easy to hold on to the hurt, the betrayal, the disappointment, but it takes humility, it takes forgiveness to let go of that pain. And in doing so, we can find space for gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons learned, for the growth experienced, for the love once shared, or think of overcoming a personal setback. It's natural to harbor resentment, to feel wronged or cheated, but to forgive, to let go of that resentment, is to make room for gratitude. Gratitude for the resilience discovered, for the strength gained, for the opportunity to start anew. And during a conflict resolution, forgiveness allows for the healing of wounds, for the mending of relationships. It paves the way for gratitude, for appreciating the willingness of the other to make amends, to seek reconciliation, to restore harmony. In the end, forgiveness and gratitude are not just acts, but attitudes to cultivate. They require humility, compassion, and understanding. They require us to look beyond ourselves, beyond our hurts and our desires, and to appreciate the goodness in others. Mother Teresa wisely said, "We learn humility through accepting humiliations cheerfully." As we journeyed through the power of forgiveness, we saw its healing properties, allowing us to let go of resentment and open our hearts to peace. We also explored the humility in gratitude, understanding that recognizing the good in others and expressing appreciation brings us closer to our true selves. The interplay of forgiveness and gratitude was illuminated, revealing how these two virtues intertwined foster an environment of mutual respect, love, and joy. These are not mere abstract concepts, but practical tools we can incorporate into our daily lives. A simple act of forgiving someone who wronged us or expressing thanks for a kind gesture can bring about a profound transformation in our lives. Remember, it's the small steps that lead to significant changes. Embrace the path of forgiveness and gratitude and experience the peace and happiness that it brings. 1. If you like this video, please share, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. 2. For Amazon English bestsellers on similar topics, check the description box below or the comment section, and goodbye and God bless. And God